Today, we're going to be talking about awakening your intuition, listening to the intuition, your inner guidance, and following it. Excuse me. We're not going to get into full detail today because this is a topic that cannot be talked about in one video. This is why I have devoted a whole domain to unlockyourinnerguru.com. We're working on filling it with content. However, our inner guru is accessible to everyone. The reason why I call it guru is because what do people go looking for in order to get a spiritual awakening, in order to be guided? They go looking for a guru outside of themselves to guide them. To really, in actuality, everything and everyone is your guru. You can learn something from or be reminded of something that's already within you from everything that you come across. But your guru, that's a special relationship. That is a relationship that what the guru says, you trust that guru so much that you are willing to jump off of a bridge and trust that that guru would not, that you will go exactly where you're supposed to go. That's the type of relation, the type of trust you need to have with your guru. I believe in having your own guru, your own inner guru. There's nothing wrong with external guidance, because external guidance reminds you of what, it puts language to what's already within. But it's like a GPS. You put in the destination, you ask your soul, where is it that you want to go today? And then your soul goes where it needs to go. Your soul will lead you, aside of logic, aside of common sense, aside of what the status quo is, what people have done before you. Your spirit will lead you down your unique path. And this path may be a path that others have not necessarily embarked upon, or they have and you just haven't known about it or haven't heard about it. Either way, this path, there is a unique path for your soul. If you would like to unlock your path, your best bet is to build your connection with your inner self. If you want joy, if you want wealth, peace, happiness, whatever it is that you desire, whatever your heart desires, the way to that is connecting with your highest self. I'm not talking about I'm not defining a particular energy. I'm not defining, because all of us have chosen different paths to get to this same place. We all want peace. We all want love. We all want the same thing, really. But we just have different paths and have different perceptions of getting there. But when we connect with our inner soul is what's going to get us there the fastest, right? So wherever you are right now, it does not matter. Tomorrow you could be in a totally different place. Your life could change in a matter of, you decide that your now is changed, and it's changed. So I want to give you an example of how intuition works. So I was in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and we had to get off the highway. I was taking my cousin to the airport, and I don't know what, I never did this before, but my GPS went out. I don't know why it went out. It just wasn't working. And hers wasn't working. And we had to get her to the airport before her flight. She missed her flight. And if she missed her flight, it was going to be a whole nother, because the airport was a long ways away. Now, I decided that traffic was out of my control. The GPS not working was out of my control. I didn't see anywhere where I could stop and ask for directions. Everyone that didn't, I did stop, and they knew to go the highway. But we can't go the highway because we're not going to get there in time. So we know our destination. All right, we just get behind the wheel and just wing it. So I'm going, and there's this feeling I get. Just turn this way, turn that way. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm just following this feeling. I made it to the airport, y'all. 45 minutes away from my house, the street way, with no GPS, no directions, no anything, just following where my spirit was leading me to go. Will that happen every time? Maybe if I'm just that open, but I notice a lot of times it's the newness of the when you're like a child, when you approach things like a child and you have a newness to you and you're ready to receive, then you follow it. But see, a second time, if I would have trying to do that again, I'm like, all right, I know to go north. So I go north, right? I think I'm going north, and I make these turns in these directions to go north. And I somehow end up south. How did I end up south when I thought I was going north? Because I thought. I put my thoughts in, and I involved my thoughts. And while instead of relying on my inner guidance to just take me, direct me where I need to go, I said, I think I'm supposed to go this way. I think that's north. What do we do in life? We think that the way to get to a destination is this way. And so we take all these steps in this direction and we hit a wall. And there's a cycle, and we keep doing it over and over again. And it's because we're not listening. We're not listening to our inner guidance. And we're just not listening. And at some point you surrender and say, okay, I'm listening. I'm all ears. My heart is open. Whoever you pray to, whoever you pray with, whoever you send intentions to, whatever energy that you connect with, the great energy, the highest energy, whatever energy you connect with, connect to that. And the feeling you get will be a feeling of peace, of joy in that now moment. It will be it's a feeling that's hard to explain, but you'll know if it's the right connection. You'll know. Because if you're not connected, you feel a denseness, a heaviness, a feeling of like you're blocked. And it takes building a relationship with yourself and trusting yourself to know how this feels. There's steps you have to take. And I can't give it all to you in one video. Set the intention that the things that you're doing right now is exactly where you need it to go. It's exactly where you need it to be. Set that intention. I'm telling you, man, you won't be disappointed. Some unexpected things will come your way. And you will be ready and open for it. Because if you trust yourself, I know a lot of paths teach you not to trust yourself. But what they're really saying is not to trust your ego. A lot of people don't realize the difference that when they're an ego versus when they're connected to their highest self. If you're an ego, you can't be connected to your highest self at the same time, because they don't coexist. They're separate. Ego separates you. Spirituality makes you one. It brings you into connectedness. It brings you into oneness. Let there be no thought, no logic, and do what your soul leads you to do today. Focus on your relationship and ask your soul what it desires. You'll get the answer. And when you get the answer, you do nothing but follow your soul and your soul desires, and you will get to solely where you desire to go. But when you have all of this going on, you can't decide what makes your soul happy, you're going to revert to doing something that feels comfortable, something that you know. You're going to revert to trying to go north and go in these directions. You think you're going north and you somehow end up south. But it's okay, because you're exactly where you need to be, because you going south is a lesson for you to remind you something about yourself. Is to remind you to listen to your inner voice. Drop everything you think you know and go within. All right? I'm going to be talking more about this as the days go by, but I've decided that I'm just going to follow my spirit in doing these videos. I'm not necessarily going to do them every single day unless I'm led to do them every day. That's just what it is. I'm not going to do work that I don't have to do. Not saying that I don't enjoy doing these videos. I actually do enjoy them. However, I never want it to feel like a chore. I never want it to feel like, all right, today I'm not in spirit, but I'm still going to do it anyway. No, I need to be in spirit. I need to be connected. I need to be flowing. And I'm thankful that you and I could flow today. And I send the intention that all barriers that are keeping you from connecting with your highest self are absolved. You have released them. Let's focus on that right now. Let's say it with me. I release any and all barriers keeping me from connecting with my highest self. Release any and all barriers keeping me from my connection with my highest self. Peace. I love you. Every time I look into the mirror, I see your reflection.